Okay. Hello, YouTube.
The dead rise again.
Hello, Twitch.
Oh, I'm going to like it here.
There's a lot of people complaining about bosses being too hard. Bosses are hard. End of story. However, if you know the mechanics, they're a lot easier. Also, if you have good items, they're really fucking easy. Really easy. Um, so what we're doing here is doing a solo self-found playthrough of the Witch, because I feel like the Witch has the lowest power starting the game. Everyone else has more upfront damage, in my opinion. I could be wrong. There might be some tech that I'm not used to. But we're just going to go ahead, play through Witch, and yeah, break down each boss as we get to them. Because we won't be insta-giving them. We will be just giving them slowly. And we're doing it solo self-found. That way, you know, it's only things that I've found. I'm not gonna go use my stash at all either. We're just gonna play this as if this was our first time playing through, so that it's a fair experience and people can't just be like, oh, but you have OP things, which I 1000% have. I've got like 3 scepters all the way up for my other witch character that will make my playthrough much easier. But you know, I will break this stuff down. This is just for people who want to see the entire thing. That's why we're doing a live instead of just using recordings and chopping it up. But I will be... I'm not good at it, but we will be cutting up boss fights, doing like how-tos as much as possible in the near future. I just need to get this stuff recorded and played.
This oozes darkness. I welcome it.
I love it. For those of you who don't like this open, I'm sorry. I will close it when I am boss fighting, because I need more visual.
My first taste of true power.
I should probably put that on, huh?
I just found my path to power.
It'd be cool to get pin on that, I think. That's a good find right away. Regen ammo. Be great if I could get that on my... Oh, that's right. I'm not that high of a level yet. Alright. So, your skills are actually super important in the skill tree. Obviously, your first question is, do you want to go damage? Do you want to go safety? We're going to go damage. Our minions are going to be a large portion of our damage, so that's why we're going to go damage. We can always go over, grab some energy shield, like nothing's stopping you. We will be going a lot of energy shield, but we'll basically be going minion damage, fire stuff, just to start. When we get to the end game, that's when we'll change things. So it's easier. The easiest thing to do is to go with the crowd, things that are working and making your life easy. With the respec costs severely reduced, I remember it being like 150. I could only refund 30 points. With 200, I'm able to respec like a level 74 tree, which is what? 74 plus 24, like 90, 98 points. So basically, that's crazy. I really love that change. I hope they keep it. But we are gonna go ahead and go damage here. Then we might go minion life. And I'm not following a guide, by the way. Because I think it's going to be important to also go over the fact that, oh, sheesh, we got to go through how do we fix things when we don't like what's going on. YOLOing a build is one of my favorite things, and it's possible to do in PoE 2, not so much PoE 1. So we're going to do it, and that's what I have been doing since the get-go. And everything's been working for me. So as long as you have the knowledge of, okay, what looks good, what won't work with your build, that's important. I wonder if they do a AoE, if we can get these guys to do like an AoE or something. I'm tempted when, like, again, I've got a lot of currency, not a shit ton, but, you know, enough. It'd be so easy. Okay, so this guy only has a few problems. That thing is dangerous, and he's gonna try and distract you from that throughout the fight. The charge is pretty easy to avoid. That is the problem, though. So he's gonna try and, like, get you worried about these guys when he's slamming things. You kind of just need to kite them and worry about him more than anything. You can pick these guys off when he's not gonna slam his sword like that, because that slam attack is something that will kill you. I'm also using WASD. You can use quick to move, but honestly, I feel like WSD is just superior. It's easier to cast and move with. So if you also want to use controller, I do know that controller does lock onto things, which can be like, oh no, I didn't want that to happen. But it's actually really, really good for the game. Like, I was surprised how good the controller works. It's just not my playstyle. I like being able to set up my stuff the way I like it. So as you can see, boss is pretty simple. Just avoid the... keep moving, number 1. Avoid the slam, number 2. If you keep walking in a circle around him, he will never hit you with the charge. The charge is he picks a line and he goes with it. So if you keep walking in a circle, you'll be fine. The thing that is a smart cast is that slam. So you need to be paying attention to the slam and roll more often than not, or else you will get hit. And that's the only thing that can really kill you if you keep moving. So that's the first boss.
Is this all that
Friendly's the name. Well, I've not Smith. There's a big knife. You could channel your violence against this. If you find a fight out there, do bring it back.
So
a kind leader?
what we're gonna do here is we could go sniper here, but we're gonna go contagion, just to help early clear. We are definitely like contagion plus essence drain will basically clear out any ads, little guys, wherever you're going. So it's very strong in my opinion. You could also do firewall here too, but without raging spirits, it's kind of for the build to go. Oh, okay, perfect. So I can't go ahead and be like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna use this stuff. So I don't have to worry about that. This is my first time playing solo Southbound. And I wanted to do it because it's unfair for me to go in and say, oh, look, guys, it's easy when I've got a souped-up character. So it's that simple. That's why we're doing it. Okay, I'm gonna have to make this. You might ask, why the hell do you have 2 skill gem tabs? I played PoE 1 as well, and 500 is not enough when you're crafting and selling skill gems. In PoE 2, I use them for skill. And support and spirit. Those look 2 different colors. So we're gonna have skill gem, our normal skills, and uncut skill gems. Here we're gonna have our uncut support gems and spirit gems, just so that they're easy to find. And we're gonna have all our supports that we're not using in here, and we'll have our normal skills in here. Just for sorting purposes, nothing special about that. Why isn't this taking it? Did I not turn it on? I didn't turn it on. Go ahead and turn this one on too. Oops. It's the ugliest color here. I think this color. It's kind of like yellow snow. So we'll do that.
Welcome to the camp. All this. I fear this land's goodbye. Cute
You don't really
girl.
have to talk to any of these people,
Surprised you
but,
knew.
you know. We're gonna keep this for one reason. When we start getting stuff to enchant with, we're gonna enchant them. See if we can get better ones. If we're lucky, we'll just get a gold and we'll be golden. Ha 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 ha. Alright. So I have my stuff set up so that if I right click and left click, if I hold control, I have it here too. I just don't like having to click more buttons than needed. So yeah. I also have a MMO mouse, so
Out of mana.
Oh, there's the second bust. I should probably wait until I'm... This one, you again, if you keep moving, you don't have to worry too much. She doesn't actually come after you. You have to worry about her pups. These guys. If you have to run outside so that she can't hit you, that's okay too. Get her stunned here. We're almost got her stunned. So even when you've got things outside hitting you because you went out the wrong place, as long as you keep moving, this one's super deadly, obviously, and I still didn't die. So as long as you keep moving, again, movement is your friend. If you stop when she's shooting those ice bolts, you will get hit. When she does the ice spikes on the ground, you can see which way she's pushing it out, so you just want to stand in between those. It's pretty simple. I'll break this down better in the YouTube video that I actually end up editing. Okay. So at this point in the game, you should be picking up everything blue, even if you don't plan on using it, so that you can break it down, so that you can have enchanting stuff. The next boss is actually harder than this one. That one took me like 3 tries the first time I tried it. A lot of bosses only took me 3 tries, but it's important to figure out what is hard for you and isolating that so that you can work on that part of the game. There's the mud barrel. Not gonna go there yet though. Going to the other side. We're looking for the camp so that we can get our steel gem. Oh nice, we also got a mana blast there. See what we got. That lets us use it, what, instead of 6 times? 2 additional times. So 8 times. Not bad. I think it's 2 additional. It might be 1 additional time. We're actually just gonna go back to the camp real quick. Because we got a new flask in. And putting our stuff to good use. There we go. We also get more mana from that.
Sorry, I was.
Those are literally the exact same.
Hello.
Don't need 2 of them, so we'll go ahead and break that down.
Sorry, I was. These are just some odds and ends of mine.
Not bad. Like, it's not great by any means, but it, you know, yellow right off the bat, it's not bad at all.
A descent into darkness. I wouldn't have it any other way. Die!
Try to keep my map off as much as possible. I'm not a fan of Unearth, even though I'm using it. It's good for stun build-up, but in boss combat is actually pretty weak, at least to start. But I'll be using it because I don't have anything else. So I could throw this on right now, but it's gonna slow me down. It actually, chest pieces always slow you down. 90 spirit per. Probably should have went flame wall here, but the burn on flame wall is really strong early game, and it's strong all the way through. It's a lot of damage. If I can just push the right button for once, that'd be nice. I'm not a pro at this game by any means. In PoE 1, I have beat all normal content, which means non-Uber bosses. I've killed maybe 2 Uber bosses. This is the boss. I don't want to go there yet. We want to go find the eggs. You want to do all the events you can before you do this guy, or else you will be slightly underpowered. And also, if we can get to level 4, that'd be helpful. That just gives us another spike in power. Every little bit helps. I don't think we might be able to make it. Who knows? We'll see. We get jumped enough to make it. So one thing you could do is avoid that boss area, not always easy, and not fight anything there, so that when you go in, you do have a little bit of more minions. Gold's gonna be needed. Chainmail vest. It's not what we need, but it's what we've got. So for now, we will throw this on for this boss fight. Probably be better to get. We could do this to more damage, but we need more life on our. They're gonna fall over anyway at this point, so it might have been better to take the damage. It takes a lot to keep things alive. The damage probably would have been a better choice. We will take that belt, though. We're gonna sell all the whites. We're gonna disenchant all the blues until we have a good base. Okay, so you just want to keep moving. Try to stun it with your stun it or hit it with something that breaks armor. Anything that's going to make this a little bit easier for you. CC's great. Oh. Okay. When he goes down like that, you see red, that's where he's going to pop out. He's also going to spawn ads. You want to keep moving. The tail coming up is going to spawn ads as well and do the same shockwave as you saw on the first boss. He also has a tail sweep if you get too close to it, so don't get too close to it. When he goes backwards, it's usually because he's going to go ahead and come up through the middle. Like his whole body will retract backwards and go instead of going forwards. If he's going forwards, he's going to be on the outside of the map. So again, keep movement going. Take care of the ads. Make sure to throw contagion on them, because if you throw contagion on them, they'll automatically put contagion on everything for you. And that makes things easier. There's a rope. There's good... Well, we have good gloves, but... Again. I'm pretty sure our skill jam... Unfortunately, you can't make... Since this is on your weapon, you can't have more of them. So eventually we will probably want to move it to its skill gem of its own instead. But for now, since we're poor, we'll keep it as is. Probably put more into... Actually, we have our sniper now. We should... Oh, it costs less spirit if we go... We won't get it yet. We'll wait for 3, get the arsonists. They cost less overall. I think late game, these guys are pretty good. So are these guys, though. Like, most of them are. But no one really runs around with snipers for some reason. So it might be, yeah, too little health. But they are firing chaos, adding gas arrow to your... I didn't throw gas arrow. I gimped myself. Alright. If I can do it well gimped, you guys can do it, I believe. But we are going to take this, because it will buff when we do start getting 3s. I've got 2 spells that I need from 3.
Yes? I like to hold on to bits and pieces. I will treasure it.
We have enough to buy.
Sorry, I've collected these over time. What do you think?
I probably shouldn't have did that one, because we're not
Sorry,
selling.
it's just...
If you identify an item, it actually sells for more, but it doesn't matter if you're just gonna disenchant it. I think we're gonna switch this out for this. I think armor and energy shield might be the way to go for this character. I just don't think replacing a yellow. The accuracy is useless. Life, mana, and int is helpful though, so. Oh, we can't even wear it because it's level 5, so we'll keep this for now. I'm just gonna walk out again. Oh, we should probably talk to Renly, get her stuff.
Oh, Now this won't.
First support gem. Makes sense to do this, but they still die way too quick, too early. Might be smart to do minion stability for now, just for extra damage. But you can see how that works. You do this, give them 50% more health, and then you do minion stability on these guys. Just because they're on my staff right now and they're not going to survive anyway, turn them into stronger bombs, basically. Or we can do poisons. We don't have a break armor, so that might actually be okay. We're gonna do that. We're not gonna really. Are we gonna keep this stuff? I'm used to having so many supports it doesn't matter, like just sitting there waiting for me now. But we really have to be picky and choosy. I think we spell cascade here instead. We're just gonna walk on out. Here. That's what spell cascade does. It just makes it cast a few more times. Seeing as we've got a sniper, that just makes it easier to make sure that his projectiles go through it. If we're lucky. We're lucky. There are two bosses in this area. One's not really boss, but it's a rare. But the rare is pretty strong. So. You can see how much damage the firewalls do. It's kind of ridiculous. Now we got 2 dots, we got ignite, and then we'll have a 3rd dot when we hit level 3 gems. Yeah, 4 dots. I keep forgetting about gas area. Witch is 100% a setup character, which is why she doesn't have a lot of. She has ramp damage. She has to ramp up before doing damage. And it's partially the reason why I chose her for the boss breakdown. So I'm not just going in and one-shotting everything. Super good. Okay, first turn. Gonna go in here, grab the waypoint so we don't have to find it again later.
The route's here.
As soon as I can, I'll probably. Well.
My knowledge grows deeper.
Well. Isn't that interesting? I guess I should have played. A ranger or a. Would have been easier.
That adorns the Tree of Souls.
What happened? This shape. There is a battlefield friendly one. I'll wait here. The old magics will protect me.
You gotta find the boss in this area and then the rare as well. We'll probably end up finding the rare first. I don't know what the cooldown is right now.
in the Grellwood? Curious?
And her, she's a little bit difficult. Even if you stun her, she'll keep moving around. You just want to move away from her. Don't let her hit you. If you're caught moving slow in one of the circles, a roll will get you all the way out.
Carried too long, dear sister. Putrefy.
Maybe it's up to the on this side there. Here's the other boss. Alright, so this one is actually pretty tough. He's got chaos damage, and that does double damage to any energy shield you have. So he's gonna hit harder. You just want to avoid the purple projectiles. Let them start going and roll away.
What a beautiful monstrosity.
They want to avoid his slams too. Those ones. So again, these are the purple things I'm telling you about. Just walk into them, walk away. Don't let him hit you. Ooh, like that. Don't let him hit you. Again, that forward slam is sort of like the first boss. It just leaves a line of roots instead. He's also got the first AoE slam, which is kind of scary. It's big. That thing. But just keep moving. Get him.
It's a pity to end
nice.
you, monstrous weed.
Got a blue staff and a Halo mask. Let's see what the mask is all about. Evasion energy shield. Not great, but more energy shield is always great. Good. More int. Can't go wrong. We want to swap that out now. Being this is plate, we're not going to have enough strength to support it, so we'll just say whatever. Get ourselves a second support. That might be good. Gives it a straight 30% buff. What's the damage on it right now? Can't tell, apparently. 2 chaos damage per second. Not much. We'll go ahead and go back into our bags.
Hello. Please.
Damn. Two away from our first alteration, which will let us enchant our bigger flasks. This one don't need an upgrade yet. We should probably break down this one too. It's not that great a flask. Lightning damage over and above. Oh, we can't even use it. Gotta be level 6. What away? Don't know what we're gonna do with this yet. We will put this away though. Can't really use it. I think we do that and see how good that is with breaking armor. Don't think it's gonna go well, but might as well try. Just breaking over every time it hits. Okay, it's not bad, but it's not good either. There's only the one boss in this one.
And rust.
The Rust King.
In abundance.
Cast speed, mana regen, energy shield. I'm pretty sure I want that energy shield. That would be 50% maximum energy shield, just going here. That would be 90 energy shield, which is 90 life before. That's my own guy.
Perhaps this is what we need. Impudent undead.
Picking up everything because I need gold. Other ones up here. Dandy, very nice to each other. Each time Contagion jumps, by the way, it does more damage. So throwing it into a big group and focusing that one.
That voice. He
Real
sounds like
tight.
fun.
Sounds like fun. Just a party girl at heart. Don't get stuck.
There's the third.
Alright, so this is the third boss, or next boss. He shoots
swords. He summons people. As you can see, he's just a rust giant kind of deal. Okay, so he has swords all around. Just make sure to be in between them. Drop swords right in front of him, and then he's again with the swords. When he says for the clan, he summons more people, which is actually going to help us because now we're going to have a bunch of minions with us. He does do that slam thing. He just killed all our minions. So much for having a bunch of minions. So his slam is a little different, but it's still a slam that goes in front of him. He charges up, you hear that sound that he does, and then he shoots it in front of him. If you get too close to him, he will slap you around. Or drop his swords in front. So if you're a melee, you will have to deal with that.
Very loud and very dull.
It is dull, get it? There we go. We will take Essence Drain. But 3, they cost the same. Maybe we'll go Poison. Poison Snoopers. If only we can also get throw Envenom on them. So each time they shoot, they poison as well. That way they're constantly taking down armor. Just a thought. So Essence Drain does get carried by Contagion if things are close enough. God dang. Things have too low health right now, so Essence Drain's literally killing it. 1-6. There we go. As soon as you get it, everything dies. Get Peter out of the range. Alright, let's head on back. Friendly.
Curious, I would ask. Go well.
We already have a yellow, so we
Friendly's
don't
done a
want
fine job.
that. We do need boots. Got a yellow chest now too. We'll check out what that is. Not what we want, so it doesn't matter. Alright, so since we've got a weapon that's got some stuff, we will probably put it on our offhand instead. Intelligence. Got a couple. We probably should have done the flask instead of this, but that's fine. Allies in your presence do more damage. Fire damage, too. Not horrible at all. Boost our dudes. We need movement speed, but we don't have any.
Hello. Finn makes fun of my collection. I will treasure it.
That's actually decent. Lose a little bit of life, but we get a lot of resistance out of that at this point in the game.
Please. Oh, I like this one.
Now we're going to use the waypoint system.
Good. Now the others.
Do as I command. Release this shade to my service.
He's unconscious, but he's breathing.
Oh, we gotta go back and talk to her anyway. Can I just tell her here that, hey, I need you to,
The wound only by a
Open
grim
thing.
tank.
I heard you're heading for the... If you find a pint out there, do bring it back.
once we grab the Grim Tangle, nice and easy.
If the Fey spirits.
Alright.
The old magic still thrive. The way's open. Please, hurry.
Undead.
I don't know. The fire boys count as real damage or not. I think they might be physical. Cool. That's pretty good. Or I get it, or do my... I don't think my minions get it, because it's me. That's actually pretty good. Alright, we're gonna do this one last boss, and then I'm gonna go ahead and play with my buddy. And we'll come back to this probably Thursday. And I'll do some editing on Saturday and start putting up the walkthroughs of those fights that we've done already. Hopefully have it up by Monday. I think we want to go across here. Thanks for the hydrates, Connor. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this boss and we'll do some maps, bro. I see a lot of people on social media saying this boss is hard, too hard. So I figured if I did a clean run through, that's why I'm playing SSF, because I don't have anything to lay on. Definitely going to make it harder for me in the long run because I can't trade for resistances near end game. But if I'm in the back, that'll be fine, right? I shouldn't have to worry too much. The easiest way to beat all bosses is just to walk around in circles still. I found that out. At least as range. Probably as melee too, to be honest. Because if you're constantly moving, you're not going to get clipped by something. Weird thing is I haven't died yet. I thought I'd die a lot more on the witch than I did on my monk.
This druid has seen better days.
So this guy, he teleports around. You want to avoid that big circle and avoid that, 'cause it hurts.
Infection!
Then he throws a stone sometimes, tries to stun you. He teleports away, being really annoying. Oh. Ooh. Again, if you just keep moving. It's hard to just avoid the spores that he does. That's what the teleport circle does. He tries to teleport you in the mushrooms to explode you.
Or some such nonsense.
So if you do get teleported in, you can always still roll out before it explodes. Let's see what this belt's about. Alright, let's get to the next area, and that will be it for now. We've got what? We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bosses down already. So, not horrible. It's only been an hour-ish. How long have we been live? An hour 19, 20 minutes.
Quickly! My family has been up. That bastard tyrant! I sent for.
I don't take orders from you, but I do love cemeteries.
Alright, YouTube. That's it for now. I will post some YouTube guides for each boss that we've done. I'll be back Thursday to do more bosses and break them down in a half-assed way so that I can then go on and break them down properly in a video. That said, thank you all for being here, and peace!